Hi, this is Therese, and I just wanted to show you today a tutorial about faking perfect skin. I've got rosacea, I've had it for about 10 years, and I just wanted to go through the steps that I do in the morning to try to make my skin look better, and then I feel better about myself all day. I'm going to go through everything I do, and I will, first of all, you got to prime your skin. That's very important before I use mineral makeup because it seems to help the best for me with my rosacea. And what I do when I prime my face is I use a lot of moisturizer. Right now I use the Lighten and Brighten Eye Treatment by Murad, and that works wonderful. It's just, it does what it says. It's a great product. I'm on my 3rd tube and I use it every morning, and it does not make my eyes water. I tap it around my eye, getting the top 2 because I'm 45, and as we age, our coloring around our eyes starts to change, and this does brighten it up like it says, and I use that. I apply on both eyes. Again, trying not to tug, just tapping. And my next step to make sure my skin is moisturized, and I like the Biotherm Healthy Difference. It works very, very well for my skin. It doesn't break me out, and it just makes a nice foundation before you put on your minerals. And I'm kind of ready today, which I'm glad, because it'll show you just how much putting on the right makeup can change your skin and make you look like you've got very nice skin. And I tend to get compliments on how pretty my skin is, and it makes me want to chuckle because my skin isn't all that great, but when you use the right things, you can make your skin look good. And what I'm going to do now is I like this Lift Concealer by Makeup Forever. It's really good. I put it on any of my red blotches or any bumps that I might have. I also like to put it on my eyelids as a base. I'll put it on my eyelids first. I like to put this on as a base for my eyeshadow. It works real well. My eye makeup will last all day. It lasts right into the evening, and I usually apply my eye makeup at about 7 o'clock in the morning. And it will last and look fresh until I take it off at night. So I apply this on, take away some of the discoloration, and makes a nice base for the eyeshadow. And another thing that I like to do, and this is really nice to have, and this is the Eye Bright by Benefit. I don't know if you can see it or not, and I like to put this, it's a really nice pinky creamy color, and I like to put it right there underneath my eyebrow arch on both sides. And what's nice about this is the coloring, when you do put your eyeshadow on, it automatically gives you a highlighter. You can use one color eyeshadow for the whole lid, and it looks like you've used a lighter color right underneath your eyebrow. And this is something that I think it's wonderful, the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclat. And I use this in Radiant Touch #1, and it's a great, great concealer. And I know a lot of people use this as a highlighter, but I actually like this as a concealer, and I like the fact that it is liquid and it does not tug when I put it on, and it makes a really, really nice concealer, and it gets rid of the dark circles. Really looks nice. I apply this to both of the eyes. And what's nice is the consistency and the brush. It does not tug at your eyes. In fact, I'm tugging more at my eyes with my finger, which I'm trying not to do, than I do with the brush. And after this, I'm going to apply my foundation, and I use Mineral Foundation by Jane Iredale. She has the loose, but I really like the pressed powder. And as you can see, I've already hit the pan, as they like to say. And I just swirl like that. This is a kind of like a kabuki brush. You can tap it a little bit and then apply it on your face. And this stuff is wonderful. It is worth every penny, and you can get it at salons. I like to order mine online. It's a little bit, you can find some good deals online if you order it. Sometimes you can get some good deals on eBay too for it. Just want to make sure that people have a good rating before you order from them. And now I'm taking a lot of the redness out of my skin already. And you can probably see it. A lot of the redness is going. And I'm going to get the top here. Any discoloration is just being blended away. And I do like the fact this gives you, you can control the coverage. I like to have a little bit more cover because of my ruddiness and my rosacea. You can have a very sheer cover. You can do whatever you want. And this stuff has a great selection of colors. There is just so many different colors to choose from, and your cools and your neutrals and your warms. And I tend to like the warms because the yellow kind of cuts the red in my skin. But this stuff is awesome. It is great. And what I'm going to show you right now, real quick, is how when you apply your eyeshadow, oh, I think my towel's starting to fall. And I want you to see, I like to tap in to where my lid is and then lightly feather it up by my eyebrow. And then you can see how it looks highlighted right there. Here we go. And just lightly tap it into there, the color, lightly there. Put that away. And let's see. And then to set it all, usually I like to put my blush on before I apply my loose powder. My favorite loose powder, and as you can see I have her brush too, is Laura Mercier. She has just wonderful products. They're great. They're great. They're always on best of lists, and they're just really great. And I love her powder. This is just to set everything. This is her loose powder, like a finishing powder. And this is translucent. It's just wonderful. I'm losing my towel, so now I have to hold it. So as you can see, I don't have my blush on, and I really haven't finished my eye makeup, and I haven't done my eyebrows, anything like that, nothing on my lips. But this is how you can see how it changed the look of my skin. I don't have perfect skin, but I can fake it. So I'm going to make another video. This is like step 1, and then I'll show you step 2, how I do my eyes and my cheeks and my lips. And usually, like I said, I put my powder on right after I've done my cheeks, but since I didn't bring all my cheek stuff out here, we're gonna have to do with this. But this is the end of this video, and I hope you enjoyed my little tutorial on how to fake perfect skin.